In Dune Awakening, there are many enemies that you're going to have to kill in order to progress to the game. Here, I'm going to give you a build along with the weapons and armor choices you're going to need to make your experience a little bit easier, along with skills and the classes you want to be focusing on. I'm also going to give you a few tips and tricks. I guarantee you didn't know at least one of them. With that, let's jump right into it. Starting off with the weapons, for our weapon of melee choice will be the Jolt Sword. You get this weapon from doing either the Swordsman questline. We have to do 5 or 6 quests. He'll be in Hakuro. He'll be like right here on the map. You have to go grab, gotta go up to him, talk to him. He'll have a bunch of quests for you to do. All right, for our sniper rifle, it's Thirst Best. Absolutely love this bad boy. Had this super early on. Very easy to get. Highly recommend grabbing this as soon as you hit your Linium tier. Maybe asking, where do I grab this bad boy? It's going to be right here at this ship. I will showcase on how to get to the door at the end of the video. We'll basically just go to the ship and it'll be at the endgame chest along with our young Sparky power pack here, M5. That is where you also get this power pack engram. So if you're wondering where I got these two, that's where. You can also get the Jolt Sword, by the way, from doing the Deep Desert from A1 to 9. So you can get that as well. 5 fingers, triple shot, big gun here. I really like this one because it's kind of like a mini shotgun that has good range. See, it shoots like this, pretty fast. Got solid damage as well. This is also from Deep Desert from A1 to 9. POIs, Way of the Desert here. This thing is actually terrible, and I'm going to showcase why. I'm going to show you guys a little tip. So if you look down to the bottom right hand screen of our character, our shield is right now fully up. And if I choose to shoot this gun, my shield will be down the entire duration I am shooting a fully automatic weapon. This basically means every fully automatic weapon in Dune is terrible. For our other weapon here, it's going to be Drill Shot. This thing is godsend, goes through shields, does big dick damage. You'll see like a big red thing applied to the enemy when it's fired, and it's connected, and then it blows up through the shield. It only does extra damage when they have their shield up, so do keep that in mind. It is completely useless if they don't have their shield up. But some quick tips for combat here. If you shoot the Drill Shot like this, your shield will go down some, but you can dodge until you get your shield back up, avoiding all damage if you want to. You can do a double shot too, then dodge again. And that's just the way you want to play with most of your ranged weapons here. Just shoot, then dodge until your stam comes up and your shield comes all the way back up. So do keep in mind when you do any action in this game, pretty much besides using your sword, your shield will go down. For our armor here, we have heavy and light. Now, what is the difference between heavy and light armor if you are wondering? Heavy is just straight up better, and I'm going to explain why. So if you look at these damage mitigations that we get increased damage mitigation to everything except blade. We actually take more damage from blades. But if you get hit by an enemy or an AI using a blade in PvE, you are just missing brain cells. There is no shot you should be getting hit by that unless you're new to the game. But once you get more experience, it is pretty much impossible to ever get hit by an enemy with a blade once you understand the basic mechanic. And what does light armor give? Well, light armor gives us blade mitigation and dash stam cost reduction. The dash stam cost reduction is nice, but as you can see here, even with half water, I can still dash enough times to where I feel safety. So that is not very important. I'd much rather just get the helmet here because you're going to take a vast majority of damage from gunshots, and the extra armor is just more DR, damage reduction. So this is very nice to have. And I would recommend getting all heavy if you can, or just putting on whatever purple gear you can grab. For our shield here, you can either use the Holtzman shield here, the Paranoia one, from either doing the main story questline, or you can do the MK5, exact same one. For our suspensor belt, always make sure you have the vertical one, so the one that allows you to go up. It allows you to fly around, you can shoot while flying, pretty easy. But I recommend grabbing this one. Not only does it help with mining, but it helps with exploring, very useful. If you guys are wondering where that is on your research path, it will be the aluminum one. Don't get the durlinium one. This one only allows you to go left and right. This would only be useful in my opinion if you are building. If you are building, this one's definitely really good to grab. But if you want more combat exploring, then you only want to stay on the aluminum tier. Otherwise, I feel like you are hard griefing yourself. For heals, I either use med kits here, band-aids, or you can use the heal kits that are a bit more expensive to craft, but I find that heal kits are just fine for me. Onto our skills here. Sugar Wire, just the absolute bread and butter of this game. It's just simply, I think, the best ability. Great for traversing, can CC enemies once they're close, just yoink them towards you. Get over here. And you can either hit a heavy melee or just headshot them with your weapon. Either one works. Our next skill here will be Buddha Sprint. Let me get outside for this one. This one is absolutely insane for traversing long distances. As you can see, you just fly across the map. Not really the combat side, but I just like it for the extra movement it provides. And then you have the dash forward. This will get you more movement, allowing you to kite better. And if you also hit an enemy with it, you will stun them, allowing you to do a full charge heavy. Now, if you don't like the Buddha Sprint and you want more damage, I actually would recommend just either slotting in Weirding Step here. This allows you to teleport behind the enemy, doing a heavy, killing them basically in one hit. Or you can use Anti-Gravity Field. This also like is a huge slow field. I'll just put it on here and showcase it. But the enemies are in that, they will move slow. Like if I'm in it too, it also moves slow. This is, if you like to play a bit more range style, this is pretty fun to mess around with. And plus you get it pretty early on into the game. Now, what about techniques? Techniques, Battle Harden is a must. Ability cooldown, 25%, like that's just too broken. Discipline, Stamina Recovery is super valuable in my opinion. And then Trauma Recovery. This one does not work for me like 80% of the time. I don't know if it's bugged for me only or if it's bugged across every other character, but if this does work, this would be extremely strong, but it doesn't work for me, so it's not extremely strong all the time, but I still like it because when it does kick in, it's very nice. And the extra regen to keep you healthy and prevent you from using band-aids is I find that very useful. But do make sure that this is not bugged for you. If you are wondering where you get these techniques, this one is in the Bene Gesserit. The Sword Master here, right here is Disciplined Breathing, and the Trooper class is right here. If you're new to the game, I will showcase quickly where you can grab it. Trooper is right here. I believe the Bene is on this guy, and the Sword Master is right here. So you just have to go to these POIs and talk to them. You'll have to do a quest for them, and then you'll get the skill line if you are new. And then if you want to upgrade your skills, by the way, to like level 1, 2, and 3, you have to go to the cities, such as when you go through the world border. So you have to travel through the world border right here, and you'll get open to this nice big map. And you have to go to these other cities, and there'll be quest vendors there, and you have to do all the quests there in order to unlock these skills and the level ups. I'm not going to go all into that, but if you are wondering how you do that, in terms of passives, I recommend just getting stam and range damage, very useful. There is some very heavy weapon damage, super strong. This applies to every heavy weapon damage. So our drill shot and our snipers here both apply heavy weapon damage, so super valuable. I think one that is a bait is this one. I don't think maximum power is very useful for fighting because, at least in my opinion, if you shoot or do damage anyways, your shield's gonna go down. So there's no point unless you're pure melee. This is the only time I would ever see this being useful. But if you're using range whatsoever, I just don't think this is worth using. In my honest opinion, I think it's better to put your stats into stam recovery, damage, put it into more damage, and whatnot. I just find that to be better, more consistent, and the extra stam recovery, like here, max stam is also very nice. The hydration stam bonus is very nice. So I just recommend stamina. And if you want health as well, it's not the health one. This one's also nice, Field Medicine, if you are healing a lot. If you guys are also wondering where I get the majority of my gear, is I would farm in Hagen Basin a bit and in the desert. So you can get this POI right here, come down and grab this one, this one, this one, this one. There's another one in here, this POI right here, this POI right here, and then this POI right here. All have a chance to drop you really good loot. Another good POI is actually right here as well. I have a video if you want a more in-depth guide on where to go and how to get to the chest. I'll have that linked down in the description below, but that is where I got the majority of my gear and some of my specific weapons. I've also gotten some stuff in the deep desert just by exploring A1 to A9. There's no PvP there, so you don't have to worry. It's completely safe. No one can kill you, so you'll be fine. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. And with that, I hope you guys all have a great day, and let me know how you guys have been enjoying Dune Awakening. What is your favorite skill or your favorite passive or technique you like to use? I would love to hear it down below. And with that, peace.